Hey guys, it is Amy, I'm Amy, and so I just wanted to kind of make a video reading pin posts so that there is no confusion, and it's just in case people, like, I don't know, maybe they have dyslexia or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and read it now. So it says Markiplier's Heroes Rules. Now, I've done a video before of me reading rules, but things have changed. More things have been added, and I think a lot less people are, since our group has grown, a lot less people have been reading the pin post, so I'm just going to do this again. So it says Markiplier's Heroes Rules. It's the pin posts at the top there. If you're watching, maybe you want to read along, that might be fun. So it says, Welcome. We are a group of Markiplier fans who have gathered together to build a hospitable community, also, I'm dyslexic, so if I mispronounce words, just forgive me. Okay, build a hospitable community where people can even discuss things that are not Markiplier related. As heroes, we represent the Markiplier community and strive to make Markiplier proud in that regard. Our group is strengthened by the mutual respect our members have with one another, and we want to maintain the good reputation Markiplier fans have. We have simple rules, and most are common sense, so please take a moment to review them below. If you have any questions, contact our creator or one of the admins listed below. Now I'm going to say the admins' names because I'm not going to say their full names or their tags. This is just who they are. So Janine is the creator of the group, and then the administrators are me, Dave, Patricia, Hales or Halise, I like to call her Hales, Samantha, I think I've mentioned that before, Seva, and I can't really say her name, I feel really bad because I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, and Katie Lee. I hope I pronounced Seva's name right, S-A-V-A. Okay, so beware of Markiplier frauds. Join the MFI and protect yourself or help protect other fans, and there's a link in the pinned post, so please go ahead, and if you're reading this, go ahead and take a look at that group. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so things you can do. You can self-advertise your website, YouTube channel, website, etc., so long as you participate in the group as well. So that means if you have a YouTube channel and you're making videos, you can go ahead and promote that, but if you just start promoting your video and never talking about anyone or anything else, we might start taking your things down and send you a warning about that. Okay, so you can talk or post about something not Markiplier related. Now, there's a joke going around about, posting not Markiplier related things, but sadly, I'm not sure how many of those are jokes and how many of those are legit. So, yeah. So, you don't need to say not Markiplier related or I hope I'm not in trouble because this isn't, because you're not. You can edit any of our group files, which is true. Go ahead and take a look. We have a lot of them. And you can add to any of our photo albums. That's fun. If you have selfies, there's a specific one for that, and I kind of like looking at them because I feel like when people take selfies, they're at their most confident because they choose the photo that they love. So, okay, so things we ask you not to do, and this list is a bit longer. So, there are not warnings or these are not warning or ban-worthy, but these are posts we will delete. Please do not post Markiplier fan army pictures or start name collections for them. This trend led to excessive spam and several number of complaints. Thus, we now delete them. Please refrain from talking about harming yourself or committing suicide, and then contact these posters personally. If you need help, please refer to this website, and it's the suicidepreventionlifeline.org. Also, that seems to be an issue. If we find that something could be kind of like a trigger, we will ask that either you put a trigger warning in, or that you take it down. So, yeah, we had an issue with that this morning, but it was resolved, and I'm really sorry that if it seemed I was a little bit cranky. I'm having an issue with my depression lately, and it's kind of making me a little frustrated at every little turn. So I apologize for that. Okay, please do not share your personal information such as phone numbers or addresses. This is for your safety. Now, this shouldn't be written down here, but it is. Please don't. If someone's typing you and they're asking for your number or anything like that, don't give it to them. Please be considerate of spoiling recent Markiplier videos with a spoiler alert while avoiding spoiler screenshots. This happens a lot, especially when Five Nights at Freddy's or FNAF comes out. We ask that you do just like hold back for a couple of days, and if we do see something that's fan-worthy, we do delete them right away. Okay, so where am I? Oh, where are you from? Anyone from blank. We have a file for this, and we get these posts several times a day. Yeah, let's not ask people for their address or where they're from unless there is like a file. So if you feel comfortable putting exactly where you're from, like me personally, I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm not afraid to say that because Pennsylvania is a lot bigger. Well, but I would never say like my full address. So we do have a file for that if you feel more comfortable with finding out where people are. But I've never kind of looked at that because I wouldn't find a reason. What is your favorite Markiplier video? We have a file for this too, and we get these posts several times a day. Now, that's true. We do, and these things, like we said, these things don't have warnings. You're not going to get removed for them, but we do remove posts like these, so keep that in mind. What is your... Oh, that was how I just saw it. Oh my god. Add me. What is your gamer tag? PSN, Skype, Twitter, etc. We have files for these. Please feel free to peruse and edit them. So go ahead and take a look at those files, because they have things like they have some pretty interesting things. Like, I think I want to make one for IMV soon, because I'm going on that a lot. So things that will get you a warning. Okay, posting anything. Okay, warning. Guys, that means if you do this over and over again, you could get banned and removed from the group permanently. So just remember that when you receive warnings and you either continue or argue with us, there is a possibility you could get banned. So these are really important. So listen up. Listen up. Okay, my camera's still running. That's good. Okay. Posting anything explicit. I hate this word. Explicit. Like sex, drugs, or racism, and violence. Now, this is an extremely important rule. This is common sense. And sometimes these offenses are so bad that a warning doesn't suffice, and we do have to like remove them, and like we do write them personally. But luckily we've never had an incident where it was just way too much. At least not that I saw, unless it was one of those spam videos that were just like terribly awful. And I apologize for anyone who saw that. We did get like a huge complaint about that, and unfortunately spammers do get in a group this size, so we really do apologize for that. Okay, so spamming, like I was just saying, photo wars, ads, etc. will be removed. Like people had issues when there was like sticker spamming and we removed posts due to them. It's just, first of all, we're going to remove posts if there are like spams with stickers, because we're not going to go through and delete 1,000 things of stickers. So if you're posting on someone's status a whole bunch of stickers, just remember that they might pay the price for it, because we can't remove all these stickers, and it's leaving them up is kind of like an invitation to go ahead and do it again. So we do allow people that had been a victim to someone posting pictures over and over again on their on the things that they've made to repost them, and luckily we were able to avoid anything like it happening again. Okay, being disrespectful to your fellow heroes or admins. This is a big one because a lot of people like to give attitudes to the admins when they're giving out like information on the rules. And also, we hate it to see another hero being picked on. Like a while back, I made this video of me sobbing because someone was constantly being picked on in the group to a point where they almost got their profile. No, they did temporarily got their profile banned from Facebook completely. So, unfortunately, like, we do have issues. And if there's ever an issue, if someone's writing you, being rude, please do tell us, and we will gladly, with screen caps and everything, and we will gladly remove who they are from our group, because harassment is a #1 issue in our group that we really can't stand. Okay, posting any pictures of videos of Markiplier shirtless or bare-chested or talking about him in any sexual way. Markiplier is not a piece of meat, and we will not tolerate him being treated as such. Now, this is another issue. People are like, oh, we don't sexualize him just because we want to see his chest. You can go ahead and Google images of Markiplier shirtless on your own time, but we don't want that on our wall, because we do have fangirls here, and they're scary, okay? Just remember that. Okay, bashing other YouTubers like PewDiePie, or Megaminx, or YamiMash, or any of them, any other gamer YouTubers, or YouTubers in general. That's why we kind of avoid things like, who's your favorite YouTuber, because first of all, we're in a Markiplier fan group, so I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are going to say Markiplier, but also because it does lead to bashing other YouTubers, so we avoid anything that might sound like it's going to start some war, so we do give out warnings for things like that. Asking someone for personal information. Yeah, if we see that on the wall, we're going to remove it, because we're going to assume that you're some weirdo. Soliciting. See, guys. I'm an idiot. Soliciting. That hurts. please PM an admin first if it's for a charity. Yeah. So when you're asking for money for some charity, we do wish that people would write us, because if we see it on the wall without other people getting permission, we are going to delete it. Also, it's a little weird. It's a little weird when people ask for money on a group of 1,000 people. There are probably groups that are mainly for charity causes, so if you want to join them, I'm pretty sure they have a lot. Abusing Wade. Okay, this is a big one. For an example, shut up Wade. The shut up Wade joke. Wade is a good person, and both he and Molly have personally told us that the jokes bother him. Now, Halise is an amazing admin. She does so much work for the group, but she's a good person in general, but she one time contacted Molly, and Molly admitted that Wade was terribly hurt by the shut up Wade jokes and comments, and it's true, because when somebody's constantly getting shut down and told to stop talking, they're going to feel like less of a person. They're going to feel shut out. And Mark did that not only because he's his friend, because Wade knows he's joking, but when it's a worldwide quote and you're constantly being told to shut up, yeah, it's probably very harmful for the mind and the spirit. So we're asking people to never, ever, ever say shut up Wade in any video. And we're still working on a project for Wade, and I actually made a photo from an editor. It takes normal pictures and draws them out for you, because I'm not an artist, and it says speak up Wade, because we really do want to kind of push Wade to be able to be free on the internet without people making jokes like that. Blocking an admin. While we can still see your posts, you cannot see ours, especially ones with important information. Also, it's a little fishy when you're blocking an admin. Also, it might seem like you're trying to get away with something. So we do, when those things are around, we do warn them. But I'm not quite sure how we warn them, if they're blocking all of the admins, but I'm pretty sure that the other admins do. I might ask them later, but I'm not making the video. And I'm also checking up. Okay, that's working. So I'm still being filmed. Yay! Okay, things that you will get banned for automatically without any warning. This is a serious thing. Things that will get you banned quickly. Repeated offenses of anything in the above warning list. If you are doing any of these things, and over and over again after receiving a warning and thinking you're still going to get away with it, good luck. You're not, because you're now officially banned from our group. So, yeah, that's an issue. Extreme cases of anything in the above warning list. Like I said, there were times where racism and sexist jokes were being made, and we had to delete them without a warning, because when they're that big of an issue and they're being constant, we do remove them without any warning. Okay, posting art that you claim is yours when it is not. We do reverse Google and TinEye all art claimed by the poster. That is very true. We do this stuff, and we've got many people lying about their own art. You know, don't steal anyone's art. It's like doing a cover video and saying that you wrote the music. It's just so bad. Like, don't do that. Because we do remove them. And last but not very least on the list of rules, and it is absolutely not very least because it's a very important thing, and it was the first you will get banned automatically ever made, and it is making rape jokes. We have a lot of people in our group of different sexes and different pasts, and unfortunately rape jokes have been made in this group. And I'm sorry, I was reading some of the comments about someone like fighting about reading the post, and yeah. I still, like, I've been reading comments. There are a lot of times, if you ever go to the pin post and you read the comments, and you see that people argue with us on that pin post, it's ridiculous. Like, I was just reading this, and Dave tagged someone, and they were like, but, and then Mara was like, just read it, and guy was like, but, and then Mara was like, do it, and then John is like, but it's not a piece of meat, it's hot. I guess they were breaking the rules about Markiplier being a piece of meat and posting the shirts. So he continued to argue, and it's what happened. He's no longer a member of this group. I do want to point out that it's not yet, which is ridiculous, in the administrators' things, which I have to type Helise about because it is her post and I can't edit it. Mara is an admin. She's a brand new, off the bat, definitely an admin. She is in the admin chat right now, if I'm right. Let me check. Yep, there she is. So she is an admin, and I will tell the creator of this pin post, which is Salif, to please edit that Mara is indeed an administrator. And so that was the rules, and I read them for you, and it took pretty long, probably because I had some commentary with it. If you really have any issues with the rules, I suggest that you either A, leave because we're not changing them, and B, come with us with an open mind, ready to hear our side, because if you're coming at us about, like, oh, that's a stupid rule, guess what? It's not stupid to us. We really decided all these rules together. If you were unsure about a rule, and you did not read the pin post, and wondered why you got something removed, don't argue with us when we tell you, because it's in the pin post. Okay. Also, this has nothing to do with what happened earlier. I wanted to do this post because I saw another post about someone breaking the rules. And like I said, I apologize for what happened earlier. I'm kind of in a pretty bad state of mind. I did remove someone's post because I was afraid that it would trigger self-harm. And, well, I didn't. Janine did, the creator. And, of course, she didn't do that because I told her to. She did that because she agreed with me. And so we did have something removed today, and I thought a member just kind of overlooking something in the pin post, like not overlooking and kind of missing it, I guess, was kind of confused about why it wasn't in the pin post, that what she posted needed to be removed. And Amelia, thank you, Amelia, who came in here and said, is it on the pin post? If it's not, let me check. And she searched the pin post, which means she probably read the pin post, and it is on there, and it is something that will be removed if it needs to be removed. And I'm really grateful that she did that for me, because while I was trying to stand up for myself and, you know, what I felt like I needed to do because I felt like I was being attacked because I misread a situation. She gladly copied and pasted what we said about it, and that is, do not talk about self-harm in the group. And it doesn't mean, like, don't talk about recovery, but if you're showing us images of scars, it might set off something for someone else. So we're asking that people don't do that unless it's, like, pretty covered. We kind of, you know, we understand that you guys are recovering, and recovering is so beautiful, and it's such an amazing feat, and it's such an amazing thing to be able to put down something that caused you in so much way of pain that, you know, no one really understood. So we were really grateful that some people are recovering, but the images might be a little too graphic for other members of the group, so we had to remove them when we feel they're a little too, you know, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Like, I know people who cut, and seeing that, for me, even, it doesn't necessarily trigger me to cut, because I don't, but it does trigger some kind of, like, emotional pain for me, because I have to see those scars on my family, my friends, every day, and it's very difficult for me to see them. And unfortunately, it probably wasn't a good idea to discuss this with the member at the time where I was still feeling pretty upset about it. So I have to admit that I am not perfect, unfortunately, and I am definitely a huge victim of depression. And what was also safety for other members also became something for safety for me, because I don't like seeing that image. So there's the reason that that post was removed, and what happened if people were reading it and being like, oh, so what's starting stuff with the admin? No, I just misread the situation because I'm an emotional wreck at most, not now, but like at most times. So thank you guys. If you watched this till the end, I'm really grateful. If you loved this, I will gladly ever ask to do it again. I would love to read the pin post for people. Also, it's kind of like a silent dream, but I really like voice acting, so to be able to read out loud really makes me happy. So, thank you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and don't forget to smile. Bing! No, with my yellow, messy teeth. It's just the camera, but those are really crooked teeth. So yeah. So thanks again for listening. And don't forget to smile, even with bad teeth. Love you. Bye.